Another hard-fought series comes to an end. Game 7 tonight, Boston, Toronto, one of our triple header. Got San Jose, Vegas about to come on in about 17-ish minutes. We got in Washington, Carolina tomorrow. Should be some good games. It was an interesting game tonight. It was a pretty good game up till about the second last goal in the third period. This game's done. First period, Nordstrom gets his second from Grzelcyk and Corrali to make it 1-0 Boston. And the all-important first goal. This is very important in this series because they showed that Boston was 3-0 when they scored the first goal. Same with Toronto, they were 3-0 when they scored. So it was whoever scored the first goal won the game. Then Johansson gets his first unassisted Gardner turnover. And a lot of people, so went right to social media. A lot of people were hating on Gardner. Right after. A lot of people. And they're like, oh, screw Gardner, release him, trade him. And I get it, but I mean, in my opinion, I don't think it was that goal. I think it was the first goal, the Nordstrom goal. You gotta have that save. How the hell does that get through you? But that would be the first period. So it's 2-0 Boston. And like Toronto has to get the next goal. They did. Tavares gets his second from Ennis. 2-1 Boston. Nothing else in that period. So going to the third, it's 2-1. Close game. Corrali gets his first from Akari and Nordstrom. To make it and Nordstrom to make it 3-1 Boston. In my opinion, I thought the game was done. I'm like, I can't see Toronto. They have the talent. I just said I can't see Toronto coming back in Boston to win it. And they didn't. Coyle gets his third from Krejci, and then Bergeron gets his third unassisted at the buzzer. 5-1 Boston. Power play, Boston went 0 for 0. Toronto went 0 for 2. Rask went 32 for 33 with a 970. There's a lot of Rask doubters. Even myself, I'm like, oh, I don't know about Rask. He proved me wrong. He played a great game tonight. 1 goal off a turnover, 2. He played a great game. Anderson, 27 for 30 for a 900. And they showed the stat earlier. In his record of Game 7s, before this game, he's 0-3 with a save percentage, I believe, of 469. Goals against. That's unbelievable. And he allows 3 tonight. Unbelievable. See, I got the bracket there. The brackets on that side. That was unbelievable. There was a big penalty kill in the third period from Boston. It was 2-1 them at the time. It was a big penalty kill. Or I think it might have been 3-1. 3-1. Big penalty kill to keep it 3-1. It was huge. I don't know what to say. This was the year for Toronto. And he didn't get it done. Now he got players that you need to decide to keep and let go. It's the cap. It's going to be tough. But I just don't know what to say. I mean, I just thought Boston was the better team overall throughout the series, especially on the power play. But I thought that in whole, going into this series, I thought Boston was the better team. Completeness and the experience, I think, proved itself tonight. Toronto, this young team, I know fans are going to be pissed. Their third straight year out of the first round. But I mean, I think, yeah, this is a young team. They got another experience in the first round in Game 7. I think they will have a better chance, in my opinion. If they were to go to a Game 7 on the road again next year, I think they would have a better shot winning it. Because they have this experience again. Experience played a key. Toronto. Gardner also didn't know. A lot of people again had said this. Gardner was I get it, but what about Anderson? 27 for 30. I mean, I know that's still okay, but still, you know, he's gonna have to play perfect, and He made some good saves, but in my opinion, he just wasn't as good as he was earlier on in the series. And again, as much as I say this, Toronto, you played the best you could, and you had your chance. You had your chance in Game 6. And in my opinion, I didn't say that I didn't have anything about this. Going to Game 6, I'm like, okay, Toronto, if you don't win this, you're losing the series. I just can't see you going into Boston and winning. And that's what happened. Boston won on home ice. You had your chance. You lost it. It hurts. I think it hurts this year more for Leafs fans because it's like you had a chance in Game 6 and you lost 2 in a row. You blew it. But you have the team to go far. I really think you can do it. And, I mean, for Boston, I think they will go far. It's going to be interesting, though, against Columbus. I know on paper, you pick Boston on paper. You would pick Boston because of points, because of wins. But, I mean, Columbus has something. Boston, the only thing I have on Boston for them, over Columbus for them, is experience. I think Columbus is the better team. We'll talk about that when I make my second round predictions. That will be Thursday morning, early Thursday morning. But like I said, Boston will play Columbus next round. That should be a pretty good series. And I think Columbus was happy that they got Boston, because they can use their speed as a big advantage now against Boston. Boston a little bit older and slower. I'm not saying that's bad, but Columbus can use their speed a little bit more than against Toronto, because Toronto's a young, fast team. Speed wouldn't really be as big of a factor for Columbus against Toronto as it is against Boston. It's going to be interesting. So Boston's the highest seed left. Well, the Islanders are number 2 as well, but Boston's the best team, best last team, the best team of the rest. I think it would be them in Washington. Boston has the most points left out of the rest of the teams, but Washington obviously won the cup last year at home. But it's hard to believe. No division winners, except for maybe San Jose in 3 hours. Maybe San Jose. It's been an unbelievable playoffs. Boston beats Toronto. They're going to the second round. See ya.